What up? You already know it's Mr. Hood Love Mikey B. You know what I'm saying? Today I'm reacting to the arrest of Remy Ma, rapper Remy Ma's son, 23-year-old Jason Scott, for first degree murder. That's what I'll be talking about today. And salute to the family. Remy Ma, Papoose. Salute to the family. I know it's kind of hard, struggling, going through. What they're going through right now. Know that's hard, and R.I.P. to D Block and his family. You know what I mean? Another Queens guy. I'm from Queens. Ran across each other in prison, just regular stuff. Wasn't best of friends, but just somebody I knew from prison time. We knew of each other and bump heads. Never had no bad run-ins or anything like that. But R.I.P. to him. But dealing with these types of cases, dealing with these types of things, for him to be involved with that, and for them to even be saying that, it's a first degree murder situation, that means they have evidence on top of evidence. I'm usually, pretty consistent with what I talk about up here. I talk about the streets, being that I lived a lot of the stuff that y'all hear about. A lot of these cases, I was in prison for a lot of that different kind of stuff like that. So I have a lot of firsthand knowledge of stuff, how this stuff go. For them to be charging him with first degree murder, that means somehow they have information that was premeditated and he was a part. I don't know, they're not saying if he actually committed it himself, if he ordered it, but they have information. They have information, that was enough to bring him and put him in cuffs, for first degree murder. That's not regular, you get into something at the club and, somebody ends up, dying or getting shot. That's a second degree murder. That's when you hear that type of stuff going on, that's going to be either manslaughter if the other person had a gun, if both parties had a gun, or that's going to be a second degree murder. When they say first degree murder, that means that they know you went out to kill this person, right? Premeditated. You made a plan, you and another or whoever made a plan to go out and to kill this person, and you actually killed him. That's a little bit different than murder too. And that's why you hear a lot of, it's a lot of different blogs saying different things. Could be murder for hire, could be different things. Do we know if if Jason is actually guilty of this? No, we don't. I'm just speaking in, terms. I know nothing personally about the case with Remy Ma and, him. I'm just giving you the particulars of how you will be in prison and they'll be giving you these type of charges. Obviously, in this case, and like other cases that you see, somebody's telling. We watching we at the 95th day of Young Thug's trial with one of his homeboys, Wody, whatever his name up there, taking a stand. These people, when they get caught, they're gonna tell on you. You know what I'm saying? Them hip hop people especially, they are gonna tell. People getting caught for petty crimes, if they know what you did, if you talk to them, they get caught up with some petty stuff. They're talking about throwing a book at them. They're going to give you up. You know what I'm saying? All we's doing is seeing these people fold. Every day we see a new person fold. And in this case, either this kid talked too much or somebody folded. You see what I'm saying? Somebody folded, and it's regular. It's a regular thing now. You know what I mean? We see these guys, telling everything they know to the court system when they get locked up. This is the practice as usual in the hood. This ain't nothing new. It's happening in all the communities. Everybody that knows somebody that did that. You know what I'm saying? Either if it's for the well-being of themselves, you know what I mean? Or just because, they ready to come clean, whatever the case. We seen guys telling their own self. G-Dep, he went up and told on his own self, and did his time. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of these cases, man. A lot of that's going on. In New York, it's a police state. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting away with nothing. You know what I mean? You're not getting away with nothing in New York nowadays. Everything is right there. Everybody's seeing everything. The cameras are everywhere. The cameras are on the highway. The cameras are on every street. Everybody has a Ring doorbell. Anything that happens, they're coming to get this footage. They're coming to get the footage. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times you can't even say nobody told on you because all they did was just follow the footage and followed you back to wherever you live, and now they caught you. So you know the game is different now. It's it's 2024, man. You might as well just give it up because you're gonna get caught. And if you don't get caught, when your friends get caught, they're gonna tell on you. So you might as well give it up. Yo, Scott Smith, salute to everybody in the building, you know what I mean? The cameras know everything, bro. Them cameras is cameras everywhere. That game is over, bro. A lot of these guys is working inside these games and, inside these crews, they already, corrupt. They're already working with the police. A lot of dudes is agent provocateurs. You know what I mean? They already got a handler. You see what I'm saying? They setting you up. They might be bringing you into some stuff and involving you in some stuff because they trying to get out some stuff that happened 5 years ago, 4 years ago that you don't know about, that they got busted for. And now they working and they trying to catch a case. But y'all know that out there in the streets. This ain't new information. Everybody just thinks it can't happen to them. But guess what? It can happen to you too. You got OG Big Mouth. Y'all thinking he thorough. You know what I'm saying? Look at OG Big Mouth next to you right now. Look at him. Yeah, that dude next to you was going to tell. They're going to tell, bro. OG Bang Bang? Nah, he ain't going to do it. OG Bang Bang is definitely going to do it. OG Bang Bang is definitely going to do it, man. And that's what y'all see. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know if her son is going to hold it down. Yo, Big Cat, salute. We don't know if her son ain't going to be like, hold up. They telling on me? Well, this is what really happened. I didn't have nothing to do. He might go out bad. You know what I'm saying? He might, depending on his mental state, his level of involvement, how much his family can talk him into possibly telling. But most of these guys is going to tell when they're facing their life. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Big Cat, I'm glad you appreciate the book. But most people that's getting caught in these cases is going to tell. The majority is going to tell. When I was involved in the streets, I was crazy. I was a bug out. You know what I'm saying? And, you could have gave me whatever time, and I would have never told. That's how I was. That's how I came up in the streets. And, I was totally brainwashed by the streets, by the rules, by the structure of criminality. You know what I'm saying? I never would have told. It's guys that I'm finding out, from my past that I found out, told, or, that I thought would never tell. But I was crazy. I had all kind of issues, emotional issues. But you rarely find guys like I was at the time, just being honest. You know what I'm saying? You got guys that hold it down, but when you holding it down on that next level, he got first degree murder. That's natural life. All the guys that I know that blew to first degree murder, they didn't get 25 years. They got natural life. You know what I'm saying? 50 years, 100 years of natural life. You see what I'm saying? That's a capital crime. Simba salute. That's a capital crime. So most of the guys that you see out here, they will succumb to the law. They are going to be broken by the system if they're not already compromised and broken by the system. You see what I'm saying? So the average person you see will. You got to remember, when you get your case, that's you against New York State. If it's a state case, if it's a federal case, it's you versus the United States of America. We know that these people can't stand up to the people right in front of them up the block in their community. They're scared of them. So do you think they are going to fight against the backing of the government? Think about it. They got the backing of the government. These people, they scared to fight the dudes up the street, right? In the streets from what we see when dudes is outside. Dudes are scared. They got to go in a group. They got to be with a crowd. You know, they scared of the person up the street. So most people that you see will succumb to the law. Do not think that what you're seeing is an anomaly. Do not think that. Most of these people, even if you don't know, they already told. They already compromised themselves. They already worked with the government. They already did certain things as far as fake criminals. It's a bunch of fake criminals out here. It's a bunch of fake thugs. Every day we see new paperwork on another rapper that we thought was a gangster from his hood, and he really wasn't. He's making millions off being this fake image, and he's really not. And I ain't gonna lie, I'll be happy when those guys get exposed because, you know, sometimes it's easier for us to get through to these little young ones that need the information. Like, yo, that's cap. That ain't real. That ain't reality. You see what I'm saying? Because it's coming back to these communities, and this is what we got to work with a bunch of these fake gangsters promoting this stuff, and they're not even really like that. You see what I'm saying? Most of the dudes you see in that industry is going to tell. Family of the industry, most of the dudes. I'm not saying you ain't got a few that's going to be solid. I see a few that held it down that's solid. And, you know, they stood firm in whatever they believed in, and they stayed to their code, and they're doing their time. But most of the lion's share of these dudes is going to tell. The lion's share of these fake gangsters in the streets is going to tell. Right? The lion's share of these dudes that you see. So when you see these cases, man, somebody told on son. I don't know. It's going to come out. We're gonna know more. We're gonna be talking about this for some maybe some months, maybe some years until he stands trial. We're gonna hear more stuff come out. More and more stuff is gonna come out, and I'm telling you, somebody's running their mouth on the phone. You know, a lot of these guys, when they catch these type of cases, they can't be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend. Everybody got a friend. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a confidant. You know what I mean? So once you see that, once you hear that, I got a friend. Yeah, son, don't tell nobody, but such and such told me he did this. How many times you heard that? Somebody tell you something in confidence, and then you go tell somebody else. But they got 2 or 3 other people that they trust, and they're going to tell 2 or 3 other people. Yo, listen, don't tell nobody, but son said he did this. How many times you told somebody, yo, I told you don't tell nobody. Why you told them something for? And something of that magnitude, something that heavy. And let me tell you something. A lot of people out here doing this dirt and committing these crimes that we are hearing about, they got a conscience. It's eating them up. They can't hold it. It's killing their conscience. They probably can't sleep. You know, so they gotta get it off their chest. They gotta tell somebody to get it off their chest. They got demons and ghosts. It's all kind of stuff that's going on that we don't know about. It's eating them up. They gotta get it off of them and help somebody need to support them to hold this big secret that I'm holding. I need to get it off my charge. I need to talk about this, right? Then you got some people that's fake gangsters. They doing stuff and they trying to, yeah, you know that was my word. You know what we doing out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Oh, word? That was you, son? Yeah, some violator. You know how this thing go. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you in the big house. Yo, they told on me, son. Somebody told. Yo, listen, I don't know. You told, dummy. Shut up. But people can't shut up. You know what I'm saying? And then we be back here. That case, I seen that happen like a year ago, or maybe a year and a half or 2 ago. I seen there was a big, you know, major shooting on the south side. I see, you know, on the south side that happened on the south side. So I seen it a while ago. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? Simba, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Just making sure I'm good. All right, all right, all right. Thank you, thank you, Simba. But it was a big case, so and they on it. They investigating, they looking at all the cameras. They seeing where they backtracking everything. They going to the people, they confidential informants. They hollering at people, you know what I'm saying? All right, salute. Yo, salute to everybody pulling up in the building. Make sure y'all smash that like button, on y'all way in and share the live. Share the live. So that was a big story. That was big news. You know what I'm saying? But to hear that, he's caught up in it. Remy, my son. It doesn't really. I'm not amazed by that. And I'm not saying I know her son. I never heard of the kid. I didn't know son was in the streets or what was ever's going on. I don't whatever's going on with him, but it doesn't amaze me because New York hip hop and the streets of New York, the underworld, the criminal lifestyle, have a close connection and love affair. I'm just being honest. All the gangsters got rappers from their hood. All the gangsters, right, have people, come out. So it's a close connection. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know son was out there like that. I didn't know her son was out there like that. I don't know what's going on. But obviously, he into something because the police throwing out indictments, first-degree murder indictments, they ain't just drawing your name out the hat, homie. Your name ain't just coming out the hat. We gonna just pick him and throw this on him. I mean, it has happened before, but the son of a rapper that they know they got money, because she gonna be able to fight it. He gonna be able to get a good lawyer. He gonna be able to fight it. They not gonna just throw that on you like that, bro, without no evidence, without no proof. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what's going on. And Papoose, I'm glad you mentioned him, Papoose. He was talking that song, The Law Library. I hope Jason is in the Law Library. Well, that's one of my favorite songs that Pap had. He had that Law Library song freestyle back in the days. You know what I'm saying? But I hope he in the Law Library because it's about to get nasty. And I don't care what them lawyers are telling you or how you feel about how good your lawyer is. You better know something. You got to know some of the law because all a lawyer is your mouthpiece. And if you don't tell him the right things to do, he ain't going to do nothing but take your money and say, all right, cop out. Yo, listen, they got us. Cop out. You know what I'm saying? Nah, she going to have to get him out of a case like that. To get him out of a case like that, they're going to have to spend a bag. Let me tell you something. For them to even throw out a charge, of first degree, because now they kind of tying their hands. Excuse me. They're tying their hands when they throw out first degree murder. Right? They gave them 2 charges, first degree murder and second degree murder. Right? Because there is an intentional murder for second degree. It's a lesser charge. First degree murder is the higher charge. Second degree murder is a lesser charge, but it's the same charge. So if we don't find you guilty on first degree murder, we can still find you guilty on second degree murder, which has a lower standard to me. The standard for second degree murder intentional is lower than murder one. That's why he's charged with both charges, right? But for them to put that murder one out there, that means they have evidence that he premeditated that murder, that he was part of conspiring to do that murder in advance. Somehow, phone call, talking to a friend, paid somebody, paid a Uber. This is what you hear when you hear that. That means he conspired with people to kill D-Block, and they actually killed him. You understand? Because you can get attempted murder and nobody died and still have the conspiracy and have the whole thing. But they said murder one. With them saying murder one, that means he said, I'm gonna kill this guy, and then he carried out the murder. No. I mean, I seen the video of the video was all over the internet. I seen the video, and obviously it was a hit. They didn't try to rob him. They came over, they didn't say no words. It wasn't an argument. It looked like dude just pulled up and shot him. Of course it's a hit. Of course it was a hit. Right? Of course it's a hit. We seen it on the internet. I'm not saying nothing. Of course it's a hit. We can all see it's a hit. If you see me on a videotape and I argue with somebody, I threw a punch at him, he pulled his gun out and shoot me. That's not murder one. That could either be manslaughter or murder two. Because guess what? It's not premeditated. I tried to punch a dude and he shot me. So no murder one would ever come to it. For them to put murder one into that, for them to say murder one, for them to give him that charge, that top charge, because that's the top charge you can get in the state on murder. For them to give him that top charge, it means they have evidence. I don't know if the evidence is true. I don't know if it's a lie, but they have evidence that he premeditated that murder and actually committed it. Whether it was by his hand or by his word on the phone, by money, by whatever means. So when y'all see this stuff, this is what y'all actually seeing. For y'all that don't really know. And that's why he has that top charge. Now, somebody's telling. Either he talked too much, or somebody's telling. Either he talked too much on the phones, they was watching it, following, listening, or somebody's telling. Now, is he going to tell? Because this is what you got to work. Is he going to tell? Hold up, you got the wrong guy. Wait a minute. I'm saying Remy did her time and held it down. I'm sure she probably knew some stuff that could have got her out of prison. She did her 8 years. She did her time. I don't know. I'm not saying this kid is going to tell or cooperate or whatever. But see, let me tell you something. You know when you know it's bad? It's bad when your name is coming up in this stuff. I'm just being honest. When I was in the hood doing all the dumb stuff, my name would come up in all kind of stuff because I was out there, I was active, I was in the mix. For your name to even come up in this type of stuff, for you to be a suspect or whatever, is no good. It's no good. Your life is on a wrong trajectory. You see what I'm saying? Homie might beat it. He might come out tomorrow and be innocent. I hope he's innocent. You know what I'm saying? But when they got you in these cuffs and they suspect you, that means your name is in circles that you really don't want your name to be in. I'm just being honest. When they pulling you for stuff like this, when they locking you up, all right, questioning is one thing. Yo, we want to question you about a murder that took place. That's something different. You know what I'm saying? Please don't let nobody spam the chat. Don't spam the chat. You ain't got to block them, but just time them out. Don't let them spam the chat, please, if you got a wrench. But so you know that's really what you see going on here, as far as, and New York is not the place. New York is not having it. New York is not playing. You know, it's not the West Coast. New York is not having it, man. They taking everybody down. They're gonna take the rappers down. They're gonna take everybody down. They're coming for you if they know you playing games. You out here playing in the streets, especially you knocking people off. New York is not playing. You see what I'm saying? You see all these guys getting arrested, getting rearrested before they even come home. New York is not playing with the rap. And let me tell you something, man. It's hard to be a rapper right now from New York. Bro, our music, our culture, because I'm a part of the hip-hop culture, right? But our culture is like the worst culture ever, bro. This is the worst culture ever, as far as you can make some money, but your expectancy of getting killed is higher. Your family better have, you become a real rapper and you get big, your family need to have life insurance on you. The expectancy is so low, man. It's like, you see, Sleepy Hollow. Salute to the Winner Circle, all them guys over there. Fighting in court, dudes just trying to pop on you. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole gang culture. It's mixed in with the hip hop, the regular stuff, with the crews in the neighborhoods and the streets. We got gang culture on top of all that stuff, bro. New York messed the whole music industry up, bro. Dudes supposed to be getting their paper laid back and living like kings. Living good, eating good, doing their thing. Come on, bro. This clown stuff, like, come on, bro. Like, dudes just going to court, popping on you, giving you another charge. You got to fight a dude off in court. Like, come on, bro. It's like, it's a lot, man. It's a lot going on. And don't get me wrong, I was a part of the streets. For y'all that know, y'all know my story. I was into a lot of different stuff. But, you know, you got to know how to pull away. You got to know how to use your money to fly away. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah. I mean, that's how it really is with law all over. The justice system is made to be, you know, you like you guilty before you innocent. They're going to lock you up and throw away the key before you ain't going to give you no bail. You know how this go. That's how it is. But that's why I'm telling you, it's important for you to keep your name out of them circles. Once your name get into the circle of law enforcement, you're doing bad right there alone. Once law enforcement have your name and they got you connected with any kind of street activities, that's you doing that. You know, my parents, you know, my uncles, they live good lives. They ain't get caught up in the justice system, in the judicial system in America. My dumb ass did. I did that because of what I was doing, right? Because of the things that I was doing. But man, them people don't care, man. You know what I'm saying? Once your name get involved and they want you for whatever, and let me tell you something. Sometimes they know what you're doing before they catch you. These dudes just going to prison and saying what everybody's doing in the hood. This ain't like back in the days. This ain't back in the days. They're telling. You see Wody, he told Wody from Slime, YSL, he told everything. He told on the other crews. He told who was shooting. He told who was down with it on his side. They doing that in every community. They doing that in every community. So they already know your name. When you go, they already got you on a list of gang bangers in your community, of drug dealers in your community. They already got you on a list. Raphael Ortega, salute. You already know. Peace, bro. But they already have you on a list. If you running around with a rapper and you a Uda, you on a list. They know your name. They know who you are. You think somebody paid just to know all this information, bro? Hip hop cops, they know who everybody is. When you pop up, they inside the clubs. They already know. They just ain't catch you yet. They know. They know who you are. They just waiting for you to slip up, waiting for somebody to give them the right information, because it's going to happen. Somebody going to go in there and be like, yo, listen. I know who did such and such. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Come on. Yo, Lupe 2 times. Come on, bro. We all, if you from the hood and you was out there, they knew your name. They knew who you were. The D's, they was popping up. They knew who we were. Yo, you got it? Yo, hold on. Yo, what's up, man? What y'all searching me for? You always got a lot of money. Let me get this money. Taking our money. Jumping out knowing exactly who we was. Like, come on. That's regular stuff. That ain't... They patrol the community. They know who's who. Right. Your pastor told you that because you know why? Your pastor, local businesses are always, you know, when stuff happens, they're going to go to the local businesses first to find out who is who or what's going on, you know, because it's law-abiding citizens, and they're going to help out. Young Earl, salute to everybody into pulling up. You hit that like button, hit them 3 dots, hit that like button. Right. So once your name, his name just being in that at all is not good. I don't know if Shorty went up north before, if it's his first bid. I don't know what's going on with him, if he been out there. But his name being in that is not good at all. That's not good at all. And that's just what I be trying to show y'all. Little things like this is why you got to move away from certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only due time until you in a lockup, until you on holding pen. Ice Cube, Young Jeezy, y'all killing me. They said, yo, that's Ice Cube now, huh? Kanye, somebody black, huh? Somebody black that rap. NWA, which I'm giving out NWA vibes with the black on. Yo, listen, but Nas, it's you know, it's tricky out here, man. It's tricky out here in these streets, man. We gotta be on point, you heard? Word, it's tricky out here, man. It's tricky. It's tricky out here. It's different, man. If I was you, I'll retire like Mikey B. You know what I'm saying? Retire. Because, yo, listen, they're going to retire you. They're retiring dudes. Look at these rappers. Look at the 30. Go ahead. Take this 20. Take this dub. Come back when you 57. We see you when nothing don't work. You heard? You know a judge told me that? Because I was fighting my case when I was going to court, right? I was fighting my case. I was fighting. I was going to trial. Even though I was dead ass wrong, I did it. So they offered me 15 to life. I wasn't taking 15 to life. I'm like, y'all bugging. I don't want nothing with life on it because I know how it go. So the judge told me, salute. So the judge told me, he said in 15 years, Judge Hannafy. No, yeah, it was Hannafy in Queen Supreme. He said in 15 years, man, you still gonna be coming out here looking young. You know, your body's gonna be working, your body parts and everything's gonna be working right. He said, but your top charge is 50 years? I don't know. I don't know about 50. If you come home in 50 years, then everything might not be working right. This is what the judge tells me in the courtroom, yo. Check it out. So I'm like, yo, I'm not taking nothing. You can keep that. You can do the 15, right? He said, all right, you don't want the 15? He was like, all right, your new cop out is 50 to life. Boom. He was like, 50 to life and slammed the gavel. Court adjourned. He changed my offer from 15 to life to 50 to life. I mean, 15 to life at that time, how I was thinking, was like 50 anyway. I'm like, I'm not taking 15 to life. They're going to be smacking me forever. And they did. They smacked me. I got 6 hits, 12 extra years I did. I did about 12, 13 extra years in prison. But the next time I went to court, they lowered it. They lowered the offer and gave me the 15 back. And I was going to trial. I was starting trial. I started doing my hearings. My family was there. They talked to me. And I ended up taking the 15 years. But yo, that judge, Hannafy, he was like, yo, listen. The next dude, he was like, nah, yeah, you could use all of that. We was doing the hearings. He was like, nah, y'all can use everything in this case. Yeah, use that. He was like, while we was picking the jurors, because we started picking the juror, he was like, yo, yeah, we gonna give him about 70. Yo, the way them judges talk, man, they don't even care. I mean, I don't know if it's still like that. Like, we gonna give you this time. You getting these numbers, you heard? That's how they was giving it up back in the day. They telling you, like, yo, listen, yeah, I'm gonna give you like 76. It be an odd number too. You be like, damn, how he come up with that number? You heard? That's not even like a equal number like 70. Yeah, I'm gonna give you 76 and a half. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you blow, you're getting 76 and a half. Where you get the half from? You heard? Yo, I'm telling you, huh? Yo, salute y'all. Yo, they is crazy, bro, with that time. They get that time out like nothing. That's just numbers, you heard? Then you got some of them that's giving out time trying to, like, be the guy that gave out the most time. He's trying to have, like, the record. Them judges be having records like, yo, listen, I gave one dude, they talk about it. In court, they talk about it. Yeah, I gave one guy, I gave him 156 years. They be talking about this in court. RZA, I'm from the Woo now. At least that's the East Coast, right? At least that's the East Coast. But yeah, man, yo, Shorty got a hell of a battle. You know, Jason, Remy, my son, that family got a hell of a battle ahead of them, man. Word. But you know, you do the crime, you do the time. I ain't want this to be too long. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna go on a little bit more, right? Check this out. Because I've been wanting to, I'll be having all these topics and stuff I want to talk to y'all about, right? But we the worst criminals. We are the worst. We get caught for everything, you heard? They be killing me with Young Jeezy, with that Young Jeezy, you heard? Yo, I like that. I like that idea. The Hood Morning, Hood Morning America. Right, that's fire. I like that. But we not even good criminals. We get caught all the time, do multiple stints in prison. That I gave it up. I wasn't good, right? I held it down. I played my part in the streets. I did, I just said, these dudes are not good criminals, and they can't even do their time no more. The game is worse. They can't even do their time anymore. Nobody wants to take responsibility and accountability for themselves and say, all right, I did that. Let me sit down and do my time because they caught me. They caught me. Let me do my time. Let me sit on the sideline, you heard? These dudes don't even do that no more. They like, yo, listen. If I'm going to jail, everybody's going to jail. Yeah, I was talking to my moms. She was like, what? Yeah, you better than me. I would tell on everybody. I used to be talking to my moms. My mom's like, yo, listen. I would tell on everybody. You heard? If it was me, oh no, I'm telling you, I'm not going to do the time, and you ain't doing the time too. Me and my moms had a conversation about that. She said, oh no, I'm telling. I got to tell. And that's how these dudes is in the streets. They're like, oh no, I can't do this by myself. Everybody gotta come and do this time too. Nah, it's not happening. So now you got dudes that ain't good criminals. They getting caught for everything, and then they can't do no time. They telling on everything. They telling everything they know. They telling on their mama, grandmama, their friends, old stuff, new stuff, lying, doing whatever to get. Yo, listen. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I ain't gonna lie, man. The game is messed up right now, man. For y'all, the game is bad. It was bad, it always been bad, but it's really bad now, yo. Yo, listen. Everybody gotta go down, yo. That's how they giving it up, yo. I'm telling you. Straight up. I'm telling you, man. So that's like the worst thing. That's like, the worst thing is the game. If anything, if you're gonna leave for anything else, just understand that you can't win. You going to jail. And you probably go, if you're doing some crazy stuff out here, you going to jail maybe for the rest of your life. You probably die. I had a few of my friends die in prison recently. You might die in jail. You know what I'm saying? It's a good chance you're going to die in jail. If you out there doing stuff like Remy, my son, doing that kind of stuff, then it's a good chance you ain't going to make it out. And it's a good chance your friends will help law enforcement keep you in there forever. So say thanks to them as well. Yeah? Tell your friends thank you for that 50 years you about to get. Yeah? Right, that's true too. Emotional. We too emotional. We gotta be thinkers, more thinkers, you heard? Too emotional. That's a fact. Gotta be more thinkers, gotta be more headstrong. But yeah, man. Yo, listen. If you ain't hear it from nobody else, hear it from me. The game's over. Everybody's telling they coming to get you, you heard? You know that song? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? They gonna tell on you, you heard? When they come for you, they ain't telling on you, you heard? They ain't telling. Word up. I'm just being honest. That's how I do over here. You know what I'm saying? You mess with Mikey B, I'm being honest. Yo, that kid is in a lot of trouble. Jason, Remy, my son, he is in a lot of trouble. He has a hell of a fight coming his way. I hope, I hope, I hope he got a good lawyer. Remy and them, they better break the bank and get him a good lawyer. I hope that. I hope so. I really do. I really do hope so because yo, with the dawn salute. Yo, Venezuela Reyes, what up? Yo, listen. I hope because first degree murder is no joke. That is no joke, you heard? Yo, and let me tell y'all something too. They just found Donald Trump and Joe Biden's son guilty. Everybody's going to jail. Trump is guilty and Biden's son? Yo, listen. Right now, in them courts, at trial, black man don't stand a chance, you heard? Trump is guilty and Biden? Y'all in trouble out there in the streets. I'm glad I retired. I'm glad I gave it up, you heard? Y'all, I'm telling you. Y'all think it's a game? Trump is guilty and Joe Biden's son? Man, listen. These white people is sending everybody to jail, you heard? Them white people that was on the fence before? Nah, Trump is guilty. You look a little guilty. You got a Hood Love hat on. You better not go in there looking like this, you heard? He looked like a rapper. He's guilty. Take him, send him to jail. I'm telling you, Puff, any of these dudes that got cases, all of them going to jail. Everybody's saying that Puff going to beat it. They going to jail. Dudes is going to jail right now. Believe that. Yo, Big D, this is not the time, you heard? This is not the time to be a criminal in America, you heard? You better get a good job like me, you heard? You better get a good job or get you a nice YouTube channel, get some YouTube money or something. You are going to jail. They took Trump to jail and Joe Biden and Bill Cosby. We don't stand a chance out here, you heard? We don't stand a chance out here, you heard? Word up. We don't stand a chance out here in these streets, you heard? I'm telling you. Yo, listen, if he guilty, he better cop out and take something, try to take an 8. You know, at first, when they really collect, they still probably collecting evidence and stuff like that. They might give him a 10 piece. He might get slide with a 10 piece if he don't got no record. This is first offense. If he cop out now, he can get like a 10. He can get a 10 flat. Come home in like 8.5. It's better than 50. That's better than natural life, you heard? They come with some numbers like that. He better take it. He better jump on it, you heard? He know he guilty. You better take that 8, 10. But see, sometimes in his case, like some of my friends, they might offer him 20. They be like, all right, listen, this your first time, murder 1, 20 flat. Real talk. You be home at 17. 20 flat. You 23 now. You be 40 walking out the door when you 40. Still be, you know, you still have some life left in you. If you don't go in there and mess with that deuce. They ain't there messing with that K2 in prison. Don't get no habit. Don't go in there and get no habit. Go in there, sit down, work out, go to college, get an education, come back a different person. You know what I'm saying? Don't go in there messing with that deuce, messing with none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of stuff in there. They got a lot of stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You heard? But yeah, he got a hell of a fight ahead of him. He got a hell of a fight ahead of him. You know what I'm saying? I hope he ain't guilty. I hope he ain't do it. I hope he get over. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the particulars, so I hope he ain't do it. I hope he get up out of there, you heard? You know it's her love. You know it's her love. Yeah, I hope he get up out the mix, you know what I'm saying? But him and the family, Remy Ma, they got a fight, you know what I'm saying? But that's what they're popping and give y'all some content, give y'all my take, my reaction on the Remy Ma situation. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's Mr. Hood Love, Mikey B, man, Bad Mikey. Hit that like button on the way out, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So and hit that notification bell so y'all know when I go live. I'll be just popping up, you know what I mean? But that's how I give it up over here. If y'all new to the channel, this is what y'all expect. All realness, all reality, you know, real talk, you know what I mean? Just being honest, this is how I give it up, you heard? So that's what it is, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for supporting. Peace.